Hi guys, I'm here with a quickie. It's my Rowan Berry Box. My name's Fawn, this is my channel. I do lots of things on here. If you like me, please do give me a thumbs up, click subscribe and leave a comment. So Rowan Berry has come and I have been waiting breathlessly for this one because I know what's in it. Well, I know the teaser. And the teaser is that it's all about bumblebees. Or bees, maybe I should say. I love things like that. So I've been waiting with bated breath for this to arrive, and it has been really delayed because the people that do the Rowan Berry Box were let down by some of their suppliers. You know, I mean, maybe it was that tanker that was stuck in the Suez Canal. Who knows? But they were held up, so we were held up. So I was really thrilled when this came. As per usual, beautifully wrapped inside. It's your freshly picked monthly fix of Rowan Berry Box. As usual, it talks about their secret Facebook group, useful info about your subscription, all that sort of thing, and who to contact if there is a problem. Now, I had a problem one month in that the pencils that were supposed to be in there weren't in there. I got in touch with them and they were just like, yeah, no problem here. You know, we're really sorry. There was no issues at all, so I can recommend them from that point of view. Then, here we go. Oh, I'm excited about this one. Oh, first up are some seeds, calendula seeds. They must be particularly bee friendly. I didn't know that about calendula. I mean, I know that bees like flowers, so I didn't know calendula were particularly good. Orange and apricot shades, deadhead them regularly. Where to sow? Put them in a pot, leave them to germinate. Or, no, I was going to say, or you could plant them outside, but no, you can't. Put them in a pot, leave them to germinate. Once they're seedlings, put them in the earth. Well, that's a nice idea. Next is post-it notes. And can you see the little bumblebee on there? Little bumblebee. I love things like that. Then, the most amazing wooden stencil of a bee. I don't know if that will come across. Hang on, let me see if there's something. Yeah, let me put it on a white background so you can see the detail on this. Isn't that lovely? Look at the detailing on that. That's almost too nice to have as a stencil. It's almost sort of, you know, put a thread on it and hang it in a window. Got your month of May, my birthday month of May card, which somebody pointed out for some reason the girls got wrong and it only has 30 days when in truth it has 31. This is so cute. It's called the Oops-a-Daisy Honeybee Stencil. It's a collaboration with the amazing Oops-a-Daisy for this stencil. You can use it for cards, journal spreads, of course. Then, look at this. This is a brilliant idea. This is called a happiness tracker pad. My daily happiness tracker. So the top one says, be happy, what made you happy today? Be inspired, what inspired you today? Be kind, what did you do that was kind today? And then be optimistic, what could have made today even better? Isn't that lovely? That's really nice. So you can, I don't know how big it is. Does it say how big it is? Happiness tracking pad. I don't know, but I'm wondering, maybe there's a month's worth here, maybe there's 30. So you could track yourself for a fair few weeks, let's put it that way, and figure out the things that have made you happy or the things that you could have done better. I really like that. I think that's a lovely idea. I will definitely do that for the month of May. Then we have some beautiful stickers. Would you look? Oh, I think they have to be some of the nicest stickers that I've ever seen. All bumblebees and flowers. I love flipping bumblebees. Although today it's raining here and it's pretty miserable. Do you know what? I am such an idiot. I've just been looking at the sheet that comes with it. And I've been calling this a stencil. And it's not a stencil. This is not the stencil. This is a decoration. There's me saying, put a bit of ribbon in. Wouldn't it look pretty hanging up? That's what you're meant to do with it. Apparently, you can put drops of essential oil onto it and the wood will release it through the day. So it could be used as a sort of air freshener. You could also use it as a coaster. You could paint it, decorate it, add a ribbon and use it as a hanging decoration. Oh, and I hope as the stickers the sticker that I was talking about from Oops a Daisy is actually this one, which has the bumblebee, honeycomb, flowers, and it says, "Don't worry, be happy. We hope you enjoy your exclusive Oops a Daisy stencil." Oh gosh, I am absolutely hopeless today, aren't I? And if you want some more things from Oops a Daisy, because they do lots and lots of stencils and journal spreads and things like that, for 15% discount on your next order with Oops a Daisy, use the code BEHAPPY at checkout, and that's B as in B-double-E, happy, all in capitals. Be happy at checkout gets you 15% off things at www.oopsadaisy.com. I'm hopeless, aren't I? Oh. Then there are 3 beautiful square postcards. Actually, they would look really pretty in frames on the walls, to be fair, because you've got, hang on, so this sent to us to be square postcards, but you've got that one. Oops. You've got that one. And you've got that one. Wouldn't they look pretty in little frames, like a little, you know, a little gallery, just the 3 of them together? I think they're gorgeous, and I have a suspicion that that's probably how I will use them rather than using them as square postcards, but that's what they were sent for. And then last but not least is 2 pens, Stabilo, fine liners, one pink and one yellow. For doing the stenciling and the drawing. Oh, so I'll go back over that really quickly because I just made a complete mess of that. There's the 2 Stabilo pens. There's the 3 square postcards. They're cards, so they are really nice. There's the "Don't worry, be happy" sticker. A stencil. There's the wooden decoration. Sorry guys. Some days I just can't get my brain and my mouth to work at the same time. And then there's there's the pretty stickers. Oh my god, there's the post-it notes with the bumblebee on. There's the calendar for the month of May, the My Daily Happiness tracker, and last but not least, the little pouch of calendula seeds. I think I'm losing my mind. Oh, okay, so that was my Rowan Berry box. Rowan Berry box for the month of May. I do love it. And I just thought I'd dive on and show you. I'm actually doing another one. I'm supposed to be doing a different one. I've just got back from Dunelm and I've just got a very few things to show you guys. In fact, I think I'll tack them onto this. So if anybody's stuck around long enough, I'll just show you the couple of bits that I picked up. I've also been to other shops, but I got a couple of bits from Dunelm that I thought I'd show you. And literally, this is rubbish. This is rubbish. First up, these are my husband's favourite hangers. He said I had to show you all, okay? Whenever we go in there, he picks up a pack of Dunelm black wire hangers. These are the only things that he will have his work shirts on, because he says these are the only things that look after his shirts properly. I have bought him all sorts. He said beautiful wooden ones. He said the flocked ones. He always goes back to these. He says these are the best. I don't argue with him anymore. I mean, they're 10 for, I think it's £2. I think, yes, £2. 10 wire hangers for £2. And he said I had to tell you. It's been one of those days, ladies. He also insisted that I didn't have any Tupperware in the house. I've got Tupperware coming out of the wazoo. I'm sure most women of my age have got all forms of Tupperware sandwich boxes, whatever you want to call them. And I actually converted over fairly recently to all glass, well, glass with a plastic top, because I read that once they get a little bit old and they've been through the dishwasher a few times, the plastic ones can start to release, I can't remember what they called them, but release chemicals as they start to sort of break down a little bit. And if you can use glass ones, it's much better. And I found some really nice ones on Amazon and I bought a selection. He insisted that we didn't have them. And of course we're standing in Dunelm, so I couldn't exactly go, ta-da! I had to wait till we came home. He insisted, he looked everywhere and couldn't find one that was the exact right size. We have several that are the exact right size. But he bought himself this one. It was £5. It's by Systema Brilliance, 100% leak proof, for phthalate and BPA free, made in New Zealand. This is what happens when I take my husband in shops. He buys random things, and this was one of his first times back in a shop for ages, because we normally go shopping. He sits in the car and has a coffee and reads a book while I go in. But yep, so he bought himself one of these. And then when we got home, I took him into the kitchen. I took him to the pull-out cupboard that is next to the fridge, opened it and went, and what do you call these? And he had to admit that I was right. I also picked up a little can of gold furniture paint. It's the Rust-Oleum one. It's just to do details because that sideboard is coming, and I think I'm going to do it in black and gold. I think that's where I'm going. But gold, you can never go wrong. This was £4 for a little can, and it does last ever such a long time. And it does give such a good, you know, if you just want like a little touch of gold, you know, like sometimes you do it like on the edge. So anyway, I got another can of that. They had quite a lot of sale things going on. You know Dunelm, they're always having sales, aren't they? Particularly things like curtains and blankets, and curtains mostly though. Tons and tons. I've never been lucky. Never been lucky. But this time I found a really nice plain white linen tablecloth. I think this is gorgeous. It is a Dunelm own. It's cut out... Own? Dunelm own. Cut out trim tablecloth. As I say, it is just a cotton linen. It's machine washable. It's white. I really love... Oh, there's the cut out bit. I'll show you now. Can you just see? I sometimes call that ladder rather than cut out, because I'm never... When they do it on clothes, I'm never quite sure. But can you see that? I love a nice white cloth on a table in the summer. So this will actually probably go outside on the table outside. Not permanently, but when, you know, when we're going to have a meal outside, and I've got those little clampy things to try and weight it down, and fingers crossed. But it was £12 instead of 24, and it's the huge size. It's the 70 by 90, which is great for our table. And then last but not least, the actual reason that we went was to get a big enough quilt for the blue bedroom, so that the blue bedroom is completely finished, because I have not been happy with the bed coverings. And I had bought a yellow, an ochre yellow blanket, but it just wasn't big enough and I wanted more. So it wasn't in the sale. They never are when I go for them, but it's ochre yellow. I hope the colour comes across well on here. Maybe if I fold it down, can you see? It's really nice, and again, I managed to get the really big one. This one is 104 by 104 inches, or 265 by 265 centimetres. It's got a diamond design. It's beautifully soft, sort of cottony. What I couldn't see, I think, I'm just going to check before I say it. Yes, it is the same colour both sides. Because I have some that are sort of, say, pink on one side, grey on the other, and it's all good in theory, but it never quite looks the same. This one is solidly yellow. This will be able to go on the bed, and that room will actually be finished. I can even, well, I was going to say lock the door. I'm not going to lock the door, but I can stop buying for it, because this will finish it off. And this was £55. So that was it. That was the couple of bits we got in Dunelm. I also went to TK Maxx. I've been a few places, and as I say, it's been one of those days with crowds, and it's rained, and then the sun shone, and in fact it tried to snow first thing this morning. I mean, what is the world coming to? So that's why I'm in such a sort of giggly mad mood, I think. Hubby is outside now exercising, and we have moved the 4 horses, not the 2 fat ponies, into the field that we always keep in reserve, because it's getting quite long, the grass, so they'll just crop that down a bit and come off. It'll still only be on there maybe, oh gosh, a few days, if that. But they think it's marvellous, and that is the field where they stare over at you all the time. And I was just watching him trying to do some exercises with big Stella hanging over the fence, as if to say, what on earth are you doing? Anyway, that's me. Tomorrow I've got lots of filming to do. I'm not going shopping, I'm not going out. And then Monday I'm probably going to go to a garden centre. But I hope everyone is going to do something nice for bank holiday, even if all it is to open a can of fizzy pop and chillax in a little bit of sun, maybe. I'll take you to the window and I'll just show you the horses being silly, just to finish this off. Now, wouldn't you know it, the minute I get here and settle down to film them, what do? They settle down. It's, yeah, they're all just wandering around. So you've got, let me see, the one closest to the fence nodding her head, black and white, is Dora. The one standing behind her, the big one, who's a sort of a creamy brown colour, that is Aurora. And then you've got the 2 dark ones. The one towards us is Danny, and the one with her rump firmly towards us, that is Stella. Not doing anything silly, poo. So that was that. I've had hysterics, I've opened a nice box full of bee things, and I've showed you the couple of bits that I bought in Dunelm, including where to buy the very best wire coat hangers. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.